breaking news, big news. And before I tell you the big news, I am hyped. This is the first time in a long time that I've been excited for Steelers football. And the video clip I'm going to show you will explain everything why I'm so hyped tonight. But before I get to the video clip, hit that like, hit that share, and subscribe to the channel. Welcome back. I decided to make another video. I know I made a video an hour ago, but I didn't like it. I'll let the experts. Welcome Cole. Welcome Yankees. If you're not subscribed to Pensman Sports, this is me. I'm Pensman Sports. I work with the South Florida network, but I usually do videos by myself. So but without further ado, I'll let the experts handle the breaking news. So without further ado, enjoy the show.
Big NFL news day on the HQ. The Buffalo Bills are rewarding NFL.
Dating back to last year, obviously.
Breaking news into CBS Sports HQ. The Seahawks are trading Dk Metcalf to the Pittsburgh Steelers, according to multiple reports. The Steelers are sending a 2025 second-round pick to Seattle. Metcalf requested a trade on Wednesday. The Seahawks have honored that request, and the Steelers are reportedly honoring Metcalf with a new 5-year, $150 million contract. And for more on DK Metcalf to the Steelers, we say
to me. So they want to say hello to me. So that's what I wanted to share. That's what the experts say. Sorry about that little clip. And also, if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, yes, Josh Allen did get a $330 million pay raise. Sorry about that little clip before. Thought I was on the right one, but it must have jumped ahead. But the Buffalo Bills did sign Josh Allen to a $330 million extension too with that tonight. So, any thoughts on that? Appreciate it, Jay. I appreciate. But if you guys would kindly subscribe to my channel as much as the South Florida channel. If you're not subscribed to those two channels, please hit the red button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wanted to come on. I made a video last hour, but I didn't like it. I thought about it. I did not like how it turned out, so I just wanted to come in and just make a new one. So hopefully I get more viewers. 250 million guaranteed for Allen as well. Yes, you're right, J.I. That is right as well for Josh Allen. So Buffalo Bills made moves. The Pittsburgh Steelers finally made a move. You have no idea how exciting this is, because the last couple years, the Steelers have, they just re-sign. But they never got any big names prior to this. But this one pops up for me, but yours does. Pops up for me. That's fine. Appreciate it. But like I said, I did a show an hour ago, but I did not like how it turned out. So that is that. I did not like how that turned out. So hopefully this is more professional. This is more, comes out better. So this is exciting because like I said, the last hour, Yankees was on here, but the Steelers can now have a deep threat. You did a show and you fired it. Yeah, I fired it. I didn't like how it turned out, so I just readjusted. No, Christopher. No. They do have a quarterback. If you guys remember back in Seattle, they did have Russell Wilson. If Russell Wilson and DK can get into the same page, they will be fine. Just different coach, different system. But I think with DK, I think they can get just like how they were and back. $30 million a year for Metcalf is too much. Are you kidding me? Do you understand how good DK is? Raiders for Geno Smith. What in the world? Yeah, I know. I'm not worried about Geno Smith. It's just it, people. If Russell Wilson, number 3 and number 14 connect, will George Pickens give up that number? I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. Raiders. We have all the money in the world. We have $64 million to play with, and with all the reconstruction deals, Russell Wilson's probably going to sign for 2 years for $15 million. We're probably going to let Justin Fields go, and that's another salary cap. See, I'll be excited if I was a Steelers fan. Well, become a Steelers fan. It's all good. We're working. You see these people behind me? You could be one of those people behind me. Steelers fans, you don't have applications are standing by. We can take it. You can be a Steelers fan and whatever fan you are. I'm not going to judge you. You are good. See, you're a Lions fan. That's fine. You can have 2 teams as long as it's not the Eagles. It's fine. See, Lions aren't that bad. They're not that bad. They just can't connect at the right time. They just can't gel when it needs to happen. But you can have 2 teams. It's not a crime to have 2 teams. See, Steelers have the best Raiders. See, best helmets. See, just be a Steelers in the AFC and Lions in the NFC, and they can meet in the Super Bowl, and you'll be happy both ways. You can just sit back and eat your wings and enjoy the Super Bowl. That's just it. You could be a Lions and Steelers fan. It's not a problem. It is no problem at all, Jay. I'm just saying. You can be a Lions and Steelers fan. There's no crime to it. It's okay. It's all good. I didn't know you were subscribed, but I appreciate it. I didn't know you were. So I thought you were with the South Florida. But so I appreciate that, Jay. Just going through here with all that. Just going through that. It is not expensive. They need to spend money. They never spent this much money in years. In years. So does anyone from the Steelers get traded because no. They requested a trade. DK requested a trade from the Seahawks on Wednesday. And we traded for him for a 2nd and a 6th round pick. They're flip-flopping a 6, plus DK is signing a 5-year deal for $150 million. So we didn't give that. We didn't trade anybody except for a draft pick. So that's not a problem there. I told everybody on Friday, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I told everybody Friday morning that that's fine. I told everybody on Friday that we can do a 2nd round pick and that we have 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7 to play with. As long as we get Ashton Gentry on the 1st round pick, because Najee Harris is going to be out. He's probably going to be on his way to the LA Chargers. So that's what's going on with Najee Harris. Now we got the wide receiver. We had to get a wide receiver. There were so many wide receivers. We lost on Christian Kirk. We lost, probably going to miss out on Devontae Adams. Probably going to miss out on Mari Cooper. We almost let DK slip out of our hands. We had all these players that we slipped out of our hands, but DK wanted to get traded. Steelers didn't waste. They wasted too much time, but eventually we got him. But that was draft. What about the O-line? Draft. It's all good. We can get him in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 7th round. It's all good. We can. Now that we have a wide receiver, we can sign Russell Wilson. Justin Fields is going to New York. He's going to the Jets. Monday, the draft starts in 15 hours. Okay, the NFL draft is in 15 hours. The New York Jets are interested in Justin Fields right now. If we keep Russell Wilson and DK and Austin and Calvin Austin and Roman Wilson, if he stays healthy, can be on the same page. We could be a 3-headed monster. Yeah, you forgot that every year there's going to be a draft. Every year there's a running back available. Every year there's a quarterback. Every year there's an offensive line. There's so many opportunities in the draft, but we need that one big splash play. As Mike Tomlin says, we need that one splash move. And tonight at 8 o'clock, we made that splash move. We got DK. That's the splash move. And if we get the NFL draft, if we don't get anybody else, it's not going to be a problem. I'm telling you, it's not going to be a problem. Is it going to be worth it? Yes. But can we get more people? Yes. Has Metcalf ever said anything negative about Wilson? Would it be interesting if he had? As far as I know, no. Those two were tight. And if we get Tyler Lockett, I'm just saying, if Steelers get Tyler Lockett, that's another option that's on the board too. As far as I know, Jay, as far as I know, DK and Russell are good standards. They all know it's business. Russell left for business reasons, not because of, thank you for the Super Bowl ring. I appreciate it. I'm out of here. It's not like he left cold-blooded. It's, as far as I know, in my book, in my mind, I don't think anything's wrong with him. We'll find out in preseason and training camp. So, as far as I know, anybody else have anything else to say? That's what I got to say. I'm just so hyped. I'm so excited. This is the first time in a long time the Steelers actually went out and spent money, and they actually got somebody that's actually worthwhile, that is still good. But it's a 5-year deal for a $150 million deal. All he has to do is to make one step, just get that close past the wide receiver, the cornerback, and he's gone. He still has speed. He's still good. You talk to any Seattle fans, they knew this was going to be. So I'm assuming you'll be betting the Steelers win as playoff games this go. Listen, we were 10-3 at week 13. Then we had that collapse. If everybody stays healthy, if we work on TJ's contract, we'll be fine. But as far as playoffs, DK's got to be healthy. Calvin Austin's got to be healthy. If Russell Wilson is our quarterback, because we still don't know, which probably he'll be signed tomorrow now that DK's here. He'll probably be begging the organization to keep him now. And Justin Fields will probably be gone tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon. I'm not assuming anything. NFL is a weird sport. You know anything can happen. Anything can happen. You know that. If healthy and you lose in the first round, Tomlin is fired. Not necessarily. It's not until 2027. He's got till 2027 season. So he's got 2 more full years. And then his contract's up. So that's all I'm saying about that, about the Mike Tomlin situation. Do I want it to be bigger? Do I want it to be better than this? But Mike Tomlin needs to do something. It may not be renewed, but not likely fired. I like that take. Look, if let's put it this way. If Mike Tomlin, Pittsburgh Steelers never fired a coach. Since you're a Lions fan, I'm going to give you a Steelers history. Steelers never, ever fired anybody. Won a playoff game and it goes away anyway. It does. But if we make it to the division round, yeah, the Pittsburgh Steelers never fired a head coach. We have 3 coaches. We have Chuck Noll, he retired. Bill Cowher, he retired. And Mike Tomlin, that is currently in the coach. Those are the 3 coaches. Every other organization in the NFL has fired. The Dallas Cowboys, they have the most. Sorry, I have to do it. This is my channel, so I have to do it. The Dallas Cowboys have lost. They probably gave up 15 to 20 coaches. Detroit would do that if they had a right system, and Dan Campbell is starting to build that system up. Like I said, I have no issues with Dan Campbell at all and Detroit Lions, but if the other coaches prior to Dan Campbell started a system like Dan Campbell's making with the Detroit Lions, you would be in the same situation as the Pittsburgh Steelers. Guarantee it. I almost guaranteed that you will. Guaranteed. Because if everybody loves Dan Campbell in Detroit, everybody loves how he coaches. They love the system. Everything's going right for Detroit except for the Commanders game. And my point of view on that game is the Detroit Lions were too rested. They were too comfortable. And the Commanders just got done beating Tampa Bay. And they did that. I wish Detroit could say that. They still can. They still can. I know they went through a bunch of coaches, but after Dan Campbell, depending how far, it's still, anything's possible. Who are the top 5 in the draft? Do you really think the Steelers? Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're going, if you think about it, the Giants are going to go for a quarterback. The Tennessee Titans, they're going for a quarterback. I really think that we can get that Boise State guy. I really think we can. There's so many wide receivers. There's so many defensive backs. We don't need any defensive players. We spend all the money on defensive players. If you chop up half of our salary, all of our defense will be gone. They spend too much money prior to now. They spend too much money on our defense. TJ Watt contract, Cam Hayward's contract, Alex Highsmith's contract, Mika Fitzpatrick's contract. They ate up so much money. I mean, all these defensive, but I can keep going and going and going with these defensive players, but they have not had that many offensive players that are explosive like DK, and they eat contracts up. That's the one thing about Pittsburgh Steelers. That's why we're always in the top 5 in defense and like 20th and 25th in offense, is because we don't have a good wide receiver core prior to this year. We had Antonio Brown, but we had Ben Roethlisberger too. But after Ben Roethlisberger retired and Antonio Brown went off to Lululand, we haven't had anybody. We just focused on defense. Kevin Colbert, the old GM, was focused on defense, not so much on both. He was concentrating on defense. Let's go build up the defense. What about the quarterback? Forget the quarterback. We went through Kenny Pickett. He was a dud. He couldn't do anything. Goes to Philadelphia, backs up and plays 2 minutes and wins the Super Bowl. Congratulations, Kenny. But we drafted him 21st. Could we had other players? Probably. I forget what that draft looked like, but we could have had better choices than Kenny Pickett. Did we know that Kenny Pickett was going to be a failure coming in? I thought he was going to be the Pittsburgh Panther going into the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was my point of view. But I saw that, and he was like, yep, he's not the Panther. All right. Have a good one, Jay. Yeah, I thought he would be good too. But that's all I got. I just want to share this breaking news. I wanted to make the second video better than the first video. Wasn't too happy with the first, plus it was only like 16 minutes or so. So I like to chat. Jay, you're on fire. I hope you become a Steelers fan after tonight. Seattle Seahawks fans, I'm sorry that you had to give up DK, but DK requested a trade from you. So Seattle Seahawks requested their trade. He granted it. Tyler Lockett, hope he becomes a Pittsburgh Steeler too. If we can't afford him, hopefully Lockett goes to a good team because Tyler Lockett's a really good player also. So, if anything breaks down tomorrow that is Pittsburgh style move, I'll repeat what I said, the Pittsburgh Steelers move. I will let you know tomorrow night. Anything else if nothing happens with the Pittsburgh Steelers during this free agency, you won't hear from me. Because if Dallas Cowboys make a move, you guys don't care about that. I might do the Lions because of Jay and a couple other people, but when I'm on the camera, I concentrate on Pittsburgh Steelers mainly, but if anything major comes down with the Steelers and maybe some other teams, but the Dallas Cowboys, I could care less about. The Eagles, I could care less about, but hit that like, hit that share, and share the channel. Pretend I'm a good video. Pretend I'm a good like a good movie. Go out there and let everybody know. Go out there and tell everybody about the South Florida channel. Go out there and pretend it's a good movie. That's the only way you guys we can only do it. Me and the crew back here, all we can do is make videos. We can say stuff, but it's up to you viewers up there to tell your friends, family, everybody that you coworkers, everybody, hey, go check out Pensman Sports. Yo, go look out the South Florida channel. They're really good. That's the only way we can grow. But I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed the second video. Just ignore the first video. I took the first video down, but I hope you enjoyed the video. So, go out there, share the channel. Let's get some members going in the chat. Let's get some members. Let's get some free giveaways from members. Let's have some monitors. That's what I'm focused on right now, is getting that channel. I want monitors. I want members. I want everything that comes with YouTube. Been in this business too long. Let's grow. It's all we can. I need your help. That's all I'm asking for. Go hit that like, hit that share, subscribe. You probably won't see me till Wednesday night, so I will see you on the next video.